Boom shakalaka. Had you have bought a mere $39,000 of Near, say a year ago, you would be a millionaire today. Why did you not do that? In today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at could a mere $192 of Near make you a millionaire, realistically. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at could a mere $192 of Near make you a millionaire realistically. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love, where every week we give away one of these sweet shirts. If you like making money in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, you definitely want to push that subscribe button. So to begin with, Near Protocol, I feel like people know about it, they just don't really care about it. And I think there are a couple reasons why. First, in the past year, it hasn't seen that much explosive price action like some of the other large layer 1 solutions like Solana have seen, partially because there is a lot of sell pressure due to early investors. But also, I think that they're somewhat lacking in terms of advertising. Now, that being said, if you actually take a look at Near Protocol, we will see that this project has a lot going on, has a lot of potential, and could very well be a very, very interesting project. So if we take a look at Near, I would say one of the most underwhelming things about Near is their website. I get that this is the color scheme they're going for, but it's very bland, especially when we take a look at a lot of other websites. We'll take a look at this one. Very bright. Near is kind of bland, and it doesn't actually give you a great idea of what the project is and what it does. You need to do a lot more research to find out about this. Now, maybe they're doing this intentionally, maybe not, but I think there's a big opportunity to attract a lot more investors if they do have something that could grab the attention of more people. So basically, Near is created for creation, so NFTs, DeFi DAOs, for scaling with sharding, also for a multi-chain future, and you can build, grow, and belong. And this was started by some ex-Google developers. So people who actually know what they're doing, they actually started dealing with the metaverse well before metaverse was popular. And a couple things with the Near protocol. Now, this is a sharding type solution. Right now, working on one shard, but there will be an announcement shortly that more sharding will be going on, and there are a lot of other projects that work together with Near. There's Aurora, which allows all EVMs built on the Near protocol. There's the Near Bridge, the Rainbow Bridge, for bridging assets between ETH and Near. There's also Octopus Network, which allows to build app chains, basically whole blockchains for development of application-specific purposes. Now, that being said, Near right now is actually at a very critical spot in terms of price action. So if we take a look, ever since roughly September, it's been trading in this area between $7.50 and $13 between these two dotted lines. Pretty much been going sideways. But if you'll see here, there's this line right here, this bullish support, and there's also the resistance from the top trend lines. Now, if you take a look here, these are the 4-hour candles. It is just right now breaking outside of that previous resistance, right now coming up against the pretty much all support, because this was just somebody heavy-handed, an absolutely insane wick right there. But pretty much the all-time high would be roughly $13 and change, and guess what? It is right there right now. If it breaks up through there, we would be in new price discovery action mode, most likely supported by not only this bullish uptrend, but also by previous resistance now becoming support. And especially with a lot of the announcements that Near has going on right now. Some things like their simple nightshade. This is their sharding protocol. Is going to allow a lot more transactions, definitely going to help a lot with DeFi. There's also Terra partnering with Near and Aurora, bring UST stablecoin to boost DeFi growth. There's also Near Foundation, and it embraces liquid staking by committing $1.5 million to Near to Metapool. Not only that, Endless brings live music collaboration to Near. Dodo launches on Aurora to accomplish the features of Near blockchain. So we see a lot of announcements. And for all you Cardano fanboys out there, Ardana is partnering with Near Protocol. Now, Ardana could be the big DAO on Cardano, but it'll bridge the infrastructure required to transfer assets between Cardano and Near. That's pretty big, you would say. Not only that, but they're doing some massive advertising. People are finding out about this. This is in New York. Near and Aurora take the bridge to the future. It's like going from Manhattan to Brooklyn. Look at that. A lot of advertising. Near.org/NYC. So that being said, where is Near right now? Well, if we take a look, it's trading at $12.62. Market cap $7.6 billion. And if we take a look at the chart right now, the chart is pretty darn close to all-time highs, pretty darn close to the price discovery zone. And it's only 2% down from all-time highs, but it's quite a bit up from all-time lows. Now, historically, I don't like buying things at or near all-time highs, but right now it's ranked 28th. So it's not one of the top contenders. And I think this has a lot of technology that people just don't know about. They're not doing the research. And like I said, they could use something on this website to let people know a little bit more about what Near is to help draw more investors. Because right now they're building it out, and eventually this will be one of those things where after it's already built out and after all the investors have already invested, then there will be some massive, massive FOMO about Near Protocol. Because even if we take a look on token metrics, right now it is one of the most trending coins up here in the top right. Also, if we take a look at smart contract platforms, guess what? It's in the top, this is like, what, 7th? Based on the TM grade. So it's up there pretty darn high, right behind Terra, Avalanche, Dusk, Polygon, Stake, Nulls, and then we have Near. So all of that being said, the real question, the reason that you all are watching this video is, could a mere $192 of Near make you a millionaire? Well, let's take a look. Because had you have bought back in November of 2020, the price was 52 cents. All-time high was in October 2021. Price was $13.20. You would have 25x your investment. Why did you not do that? What is wrong with you? How could you not know? It's okay, I didn't do it either. But the price has come back down a little bit from all-time highs. And like I said, the price chart right now is looking very, very nice. As we can see right here, if we find some support on this previous resistance, guess what? It would not be too long before we break previous all-time highs and keep heading up north. Now, that being said, had you invested $39,401 back in November, you would have bought $75,771 Near, and at the top, you would have been a millionaire. But it's not too late, because if we take a look today, let's say you invest $1,000 right now. That at $12.92, that would buy you 77 Near. Now, let's just go with some speculation. Market cap right now, $7.6 billion right now. Now let's say that Near, because Near is very, very similar to Solana. Very similar. But Solana has a lot of FOMO, a lot of hype. We don't yet have that with Near. It may be coming and it may never come. I don't exactly know. But let's say that Near does what Solana did during its all-time high in terms of market cap. If it were to do that, it would have a $78 billion market cap. And I think that this is something very reasonable that could happen, especially if we have this third phase to the bull run. Well, if that were to happen, you would 10x your gains with a $131 Near, making you $10,000 from your $1,000 investment. I would say that one pretty likely to happen, okay? Having something like this happen in the third part of the bull run, very realistic. Now, that being said, let's say that Near actually delivers on its promises, okay? Becoming one of the top few blockchains, okay? Something like a real competitor for Ethereum. Let's say if it did that. Well, if it did, based on what Ethereum has done, it could have a $572 billion market cap. And if that were to happen, you would 74x your investment with a $960 Near, making you $73,969 off of your $1,000 investment. Again, this is something that could reasonably, I know it's kind of a bit far, could reasonably happen this bull run. If this one really takes off, if it develops a lot of momentum. Certainly possible. Now, let's go for some bigger things. Everybody's looking for what's the first $1 trillion altcoin. We've had a $1 trillion Bitcoin market cap. We want to know what's the first $1 trillion altcoin. Well, let's say that they revamp their website, that they really work on marketing a little bit more, that maybe there's not as much sell pressure because all of those early investors have already sold. Let's say all of those things happen. Well, if that were to happen, potentially we could have a $1 trillion market cap for Near. Now, if that was to happen, and this is an if, but if it was to happen, because we're speculators here, okay, you would 129x your investment with a $1,679 near, making you $129,000 off of your $1,000 investment. Over $100,000 off of your $1,000 investment. But that's not all, guys, because there's a lot of money in the world, and I'm sure you've heard they're printing more and more money as it is. They just like to print money, but there's a lot of money in the world. As a matter of fact, M2 money, the cash and the money in people's accounts, is roughly about $40 trillion. Now, the amount in investments and different things like that, derivatives, is in the quadrillions, so that's a lot of money. But let's just say that Near Protocol does something miraculous and could capture that M2 money supply, $40 trillion. Let's just say this becomes the ultimate metaverse. This is where everybody goes. This is it. Well, if that were to happen, guess what? You would 5,199x your investment, making you $5.172 million, over $5 million from your $1,000 investment. Now, granted, that's a big if. I'm not going to blow smoke up your rear end and tell you that this is going to happen. This is a big if. Like, if Near became the Facebook of cryptocurrencies and basically was the Ready Player One universe. If that happened, then yes, this could be realistic. But based on that, guess what? $192 invested today could make you a millionaire. And as a speculator, that's what you do. You speculate. So guys, that is all for this episode on Near. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like. Also, check out their website. There's a lot of information you can learn. They have some really good documentation there. I urge you to actually go take a look at this project because it is one that does look very interesting. I just think they're missing a huge opportunity on marketing. Also, like I said, the charts right now are looking incredible. So it looks like it is rife for a pump. You'll definitely want to check it out. If you haven't checked out Token Metrics yet, there's a discounted link down in the pinned comment. I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.